In this video, we will discuss the following things about blue light. 1. What is blue light? 2. What are the sources of blue light? 3. How does blue light affect human physiology? 4. How does blue light affect the circadian rhythm, body's internal cycle? 5. Does blue light cause eye, or more specifically, retinal damage, known in medical literature as age-related macular degeneration or AMD, leading to blindness? 6. Can monochromatic lights other than blue light have harmful effects on the body? 7. What can be done to reduce health hazards due to blue light? 8. Why do elderly people feel sleepy during the day? 9. Is blue light always bad? This channel provides the most authentic and comprehensive information on health and medicine. Only the most trusted and standard sources are used for research. What is blue light? Visible light spectrum, as we know it, is made up of a combination of lights of various colors. Violet is at one end of the spectrum, and red is at the other. In between these two, are lights like indigo, blue, green, yellow, and orange. The two important characteristics of light are its wavelength and energy. Lights of shorter wavelength have higher energy, and lights of longer wavelength have lesser energy. In the visible light spectrum, red light has the longest wavelength and the least energy, and violet has the shortest wavelength and the highest energy. However, of special importance among high-energy lights, is the blue light. This is because our body has special cells in the eye called the intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells that are particularly sensitive to this blue light. What are the sources of blue light? The largest source is of course, the sunlight. However, other important sources of blue light are electronic digital devices containing light-emitting diodes, LEDs. These include liquid crystalline display, LCD, and light-emitting diodes, LED, televisions, TVs, computers and laptops, tablets, e-readers, and smartphones. Blue light is also emitted from LED bulbs and compact fluorescent lamps, CFLs, used in general illumination. How does blue light affect human physiology? The human eye has three layers, namely the sclera, which is the outermost, choroid, in the middle, and retina, which is the innermost. The sclera is transparent in its front portion, and this portion is called the cornea. Light rays pass through the cornea and the lens to reach the back of the retina. The retina has primarily three types of cells. These are the rods, cones, and retinal ganglion cells. The rods and cones are important for image formation, and the world we see around us is due to these two types of cells. Less than 5% of retinal ganglion cells are the intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells, and these cells are important for non-image forming photoreception. This means that they are not involved in image formation, but have some other biological functions. Apart from other biological functions, this non-image photoreception is most importantly responsible for synchronizing the circadian rhythm, also known as the body's internal cycle, to the 24-hour solar day-night cycle. How does blue light affect the circadian rhythm, body's internal cycle? Intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells of the retina produce a pigment called melanopsin, and are particularly photosensitive to blue light. This means that blue light is a strong stimulator of these cells. The neurons, thus activated, end up stimulating the suprachiasmatic nucleus in the hypothalamus part of the brain. Suprachiasmatic nucleus is also known as the body's internal master clock and synchronizes other internal clocks regulating various functions of the body to the 24-hour solar day-night cycle. The most important role of suprachiasmatic nucleus is in the regulation of secretion of the hormone called melatonin by the pineal gland. Pineal gland is a small endocrine gland located in the brain. In general, endocrine glands secrete substances called hormones, and these hormones travel through the blood, and exert their action on cells located at distant sites. Stimulation of the suprachiasmatic nucleus by light inhibits melatonin secretion, and its non-stimulation increases melatonin secretion. Thus, melatonin secretion is inhibited during the day when light stimulates the suprachiasmatic nucleus. Thereafter, as the intensity of light stimulating the suprachiasmatic nucleus gradually starts decreasing in the evening, the level of melatonin starts rising. Melatonin level starts rising in the evening at around 8 p.m., peaks around 2 a.m. in the night, and starts declining thereafter to reach baseline levels at around 8 a.m. in the morning of the next day. Melatonin is an important hormone responsible for many functions, but the most important function of melatonin is induction of sleep. This it is by modulating a number of body functions like lowering the heart rate and the body temperature, Suppression of melatonin secretion has also been linked to development of myopia, commonly called nearsightedness, in children. Sleep has an important restorative role, and aids in healing and repair of the body. Lack of adequate sleep can result in heart disease, diabetes, obesity, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, impaired immunity and reproduction, and gastrointestinal disturbances. Sleep deprivation can cause impaired learning, judgment, memory, and increased reaction time. Sleep is very important for proper growth in children. Poor quality and quantity of sleep also makes a person irritable, and sleep deprivation has been linked to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, in children. Does blue light cause eye, or more specifically, retinal damage, known in medical literature as age-related macular degeneration or AMD, leading to blindness? Effects of blue light on the retina can be either due to short-term high-intensity exposure or long-term low-intensity exposure. Studies have conclusively shown that even short-term high-intensity artificial sunlight can damage retina in humans and animals. However, the case is not so straightforward for long-term low-intensity blue light exposure. Studies carried out on animals have conclusively shown that long-term low-intensity blue light exposure damages the retina. However, very few long-term studies spanning months to years have been carried out on humans to ascertain the effects of long-term low-intensity exposure on the retina. As very few long-term studies have been carried out on humans, the possibility of retinal damage due to blue light cannot be ruled out, and it is better to be safe than sorry. Can monochromatic lights other than blue light have harmful effects on the body? Yes. Even monochromatic lights like green and red can disrupt the circadian rhythm. However, the intensity of their effect is far less compared to blue light, and the effects are of a shorter duration. What can be done to reduce health hazards due to blue light? A. Having a diet containing antioxidants. Antioxidants reduce retinal damage due to reactive oxygen species, ROSes, produced by blue light. Vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds are rich in antioxidants. Many vitamins and minerals also have antioxidant properties. B. Using blue light filtering lenses. These lenses can be inserted inside the eye during cataract surgery, or used in the form of spectacles. C. Reducing the intensity of illumination on digital devices like smartphones and laptops. This reduces the intensity of all lights, including that of blue light. On the other hand, too less of illumination can result in eye strain. The illumination on the device should be balanced in such a way that it reduces light exposure, but does not cause eye strain. D. Using dark themes on smartphones. This also reduces the overall light entering the eye. E. Using night mode on electronic devices like smartphones and laptops, if it is provided by the manufacturer. Newer devices have this option. If night mode option is not available on the device, night mode apps can be installed and used. F. Avoid using gadgets like televisions, computers, laptops, tablets, e-readers, smartphones, and video games in the evening. In addition, reducing room illumination of LED bulbs in the evening will help in improving the quality of sleep during night. Why do elderly people feel sleepy during the day? As people become older, the lens become progressively less transparent. Thus, the transmission of blue light through the lens gradually decreases over time. Additionally, the pupil size, which controls the overall amount of light entering the eye, also decreases with age. Thus, in the elderly population, even during the day, sufficient blue light is not able to pass through the lens to reach the retina, and stimulate the intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. This results in less stimulation of the suprachiasmatic nucleus during the day. This results in increased melatonin secretion during the day, and consequently, in daytime sleepiness. Thus, elderly patients experience better sleep quality after the opacified lens is removed during cataract surgery, and replaced by a new one. Is blue light always bad? No. Stimulation of the suprachiasmatic nucleus is responsible for increased alertness during the day. Its stimulation also improves memory and mood. This is the reason why we feel livelier on a bright sunny day. Bright light illumination increases alertness, and thereby improves performance of tasks. It can thus play a role in improving functioning of patients with dementia, including Alzheimer's disease, who primarily have impaired everyday functioning due to impaired memory. Bright light illumination can also help in improving learning in students. Bright light therapy can be used in treatment of various psychiatric conditions with depressed mood like premenstrual syndrome, seasonal affective disorder, SAD, and depression. Blue light therapy can also help in synchronizing sleep in night shift workers, people working in the aviation industry frequently experiencing jet lag, and in treating sleep disorders in patients. Do you have any questions on blue light? Would you like to give any extra information on blue light? If yes, then please do so in the comments section. Thank you. If you liked this video, please push the like button. If you want to watch many such videos in the future, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and push the notifications bell. If you would like to watch any particular videos in the future, let us know in the comments section. Bye, and have a nice day.